Many people fear Saturn without understanding it. Saturn feels heavy because it works slowly. It measures time, effort, and maturity. Where other planets move quickly, Saturn waits. This waiting is not cruelty, it is structure. Saturn enters the places in life where shortcuts were taken, where responsibility was avoided, or where growth was postponed. That is why Saturn often feels like resistance. But resistance is not opposition. It is pressure, shaping form. Saturn governs time, not clock time, but developmental time. It shows when something is ready and when it is not. No amount of desire can bypass Saturn's timing. This is why Saturn teaches patience, endurance, and consistency. What is built slowly under Saturn lasts longer than anything gained quickly. People fear Saturn because it removes illusion. It strips away excuses, external blame, and avoidance. But Saturn does not judge. It clarifies. It asks, what are you responsible for? What must you sustain? What can no longer be avoided? When responsibility is accepted, fear dissolves. Saturn rarely gives immediate rewards. Instead, it tests commitment. If effort stops, Saturn pauses progress. If effort continues, Saturn strengthens results. This is why Saturn rewards are quiet, stable, and lasting. Saturn shows unfinished business. Where lessons were ignored, life repeats them, not to punish, but to complete. Repetition is Saturn's language. Awareness ends repetition. Avoidance extends it. In early life, Saturn often feels restrictive. Responsibility arrives before confidence. This is intentional. Saturn builds inner strength before outer success. After maturity, Saturn becomes an ally. What once felt heavy now feels grounding. This is when Saturn grants authority, self-respect, and inner stability. Saturn teaches discipline, not rigidity. Control comes from fear. Discipline comes from clarity. Saturn removes what cannot be sustained, so only what is real remains. Saturn builds self-respect through effort. Confidence earned under Saturn cannot be shaken. This is why Saturn strengthens character, not comfort. Shortcuts bypass learning. Saturn blocks them, so growth becomes embodied, not theoretical. This is how wisdom forms. Working with Saturn is simple. Consistency, responsibility, patience. Saturn responds to effort, not intention. Eventually, Saturn becomes your inner authority. You no longer need external validation. You trust your structure. This is Saturn's gift. Life feels slower but steadier. Boundaries become clearer. Confidence grows quietly. These are Saturn's signals. Saturn does not punish, it prepares. When you work with time instead of resisting it, life stabilizes. In the next video, we explore fate versus free will and where choice truly begins. If this helped you understand yourself more clearly, consider subscribing to Karmic Scripts. This channel explores astrology as awareness, not superstition. Liking the video helps it reach others who are asking the same questions. Thank you for being here. Understanding your map changes how you walk the path.